I'm not gonna use.
Yeah, we'll do one
I'm not
more.
gonna use tribal this time.
Yeah, we're booting tribal out.
Tribal, you're gone. I'm gonna replace you with
Yeah.
Juggernaut. Juggernaut is
Okay.
an AI that's relatively similar to Tribal in that it's at least in the pocket in team games that it's pretty aggressive and goes heavy on knights in the early game. So it shouldn't be too much of a difference.
A lot of viewers here want to see a 2v1. They want to see two AIs versus the Barbarian. Is the Barbarian suited to play in those situations?
Nah, Barbarian would just lose.
You think so?
Pretty sure.
I guess you can't have a hard Barbarian versus two moderate other AIs. It doesn't work that way, right? So
difficulty is global, yeah.
Roll 89 says Barbarian was bringing that back. Well, maybe versus Ulysses, but the other side, the Horde was fully boomed, and
Horde and Promi were going too strong.
purple AI was also fully boomed. So, I mean, it would have been too much.
Okay, let's try this again. This time without Tribal. Sorry, Tribal, you've been disqualified.
Yeah. Tribal has been voted out of the tribe.
So we got Barbarian, Subjugator, Juggernaut, and Maya versus Illuminati, Promi, Ulysses, the Horde. Ready?
Okay. Sounds good to me, man. Let's do this.
Want to do your intro?
Yeah, I'll introduce the teams once the game loads up for me. It should load up in a second. Oh, this is great. Yellow's trash talking already. All right, welcome, guys. We have a 4v4 AI game. This time around, we have 8 different Age of Empires AIs in a 4v4 battle. Yellow's already trash talking, and he said, you guys are screwed. We have a pro over here.
I think he's talking about Yellow. Barbarian.
Maybe. Maybe he's allied with Barbarian. Mayor is in the yellow playing as the Spanish. Sorry if I mispronounced that. We have Subjugator. He's in the red. He's playing as the Mongols. We have the Barbarian playing as the Saracens in the blue. This is the best AI in the game.
In the pocket once again.
And then in the green, we have, and the pocket. And then we have Juggernaut, who's been subbed in now. He's playing as the Celts. And on the other team, we have Illuminati. Aleph, who is my co-caster. He created this AI.
What's up?
He's playing as the Chinese. In the gray, we have Ulysses. Ulysses is playing as the Huns. In the orange, we have Turks for the Horde. And then in the purple, we have Promi. Promi is playing as the Franks. We have a Franks flank again.
Why is it always the Franks in the flank, man?
I don't know.
Have you noticed the
third, fourth time?
The Illuminati Promi team has the exact same positions as last time.
Yeah.
Illuminati in the flank backed up by Ulysses and Promi in the flank backed up by the Horde.
Well, they played well last time. It was just that it didn't really count because the other team's AI bugged out. So we're hoping we see an even matchup here. And I would say that having Barbarian in their position makes it very good for the Southern AI team.
Barbarian in the pocket is always extremely strong. Juggernaut might be a bit weak in the flank. I'm not certain how good it is. I haven't tested it in a long time. Juggernaut used to be a really good AI a couple of years ago, but it's made by Unfairest Eel. But he just disappeared and wasn't working on it anymore, so it's not really that good anymore. But it's still decent. It can still compete, that's for sure.
Okay, so maybe a similar situation to the Horde, because you said Horde has been around, one of the oldest AIs, so perhaps not as updated, but still a very strong AI.
I would still say that the Horde and Juggernaut could even still be stronger than Subjugator and Ulysses.
Okay, well. Interesting points there. Just watching the Juggernaut now, he's doing a pretty good job. These are all different AIs, guys. These are all created by different people, right? Okay. Is there anyone who's created more than one AI?
Yeah.
Because they wanted AIs to act differently?
Yeah, there are some like that, but most people have like one main AI they're focusing on. But some have one AI, then it becomes too much spaghetti code and they drop it and make a new one.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, this has been fun today. We've been casting these on Twitch for a while.
But too many bugs, man. Too many bugs.
Yeah, there's been some bugs. Got to remember, this is a 20-year-old game, right?
Indeed.
So if people aren't understanding with some bugs as we're casting AI matches, then I think they're probably in the wrong community.
Indeed.
We're spoiled by how good things tend to go nowadays, I think, with user patch, but things happen. Just watching Barbarian's build order now, man, it's a work of art here. He's pushed in most of his deer. everything is pretty good. Even microing villagers when they get caught on the wood line. You see how that villager is just going
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
that's something the max added now in 1.5. It's actually microing its wood villagers, I believe. So that is just how much attention to detail there is in Barbarian. It's always amazing.
Honestly, the other lumber camps look pretty good, but they'll just get out of control, and they're not microed like pro players would do, and as you should do. Let's see. So this one villager for Barbie is trapped. This happens a lot in AoE 2.
Yeah.
The AI has not reacted to that, so maybe that's one thing that can't really be addressed or hasn't been addressed yet.
I think it would be even hard to detect for the AI.
Kumar says Res 22 has an AI.
No, stop right there. I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, because it's not a user patch AI. It doesn't even stand a chance,
and
right?
It cheats.
And it cheats, yeah. So I was going to get to that. I was going to explain it. Non-user patch AIs are just not really comparable. It's not that Res did a bad job with creating it, but it's just not comparable to what you can do with user patch, right? So all of these user patch AIs, they're good. They do not cheat unless it's on hardest, correct? And they're also just much better without the cheats.
Exactly. Just because user patch has so many more possibilities for AIs.
Yep. Pretty awesome stuff. I say it a lot. I don't think that people in the community really realize the magnitude of user patch. But most people know what Voobly is. And Voobly is good because of user patch.
It's always funny.
It's
always funny how people think that user patch was created by Voobly.
No. Like, we're not using Voobly right now. We are using user patch.
We're just playing AOC on user patch without Voobly.
Yep. Just that Voobly is kind of the host for user patch, so I can see how people could get
Voobly is the platform on which you play multiplayer games.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the strategies here. Yellow, he is flanked for his team, and he's making Spanish skirmishers as his opening move.
It's Maya again, so Maya, known for its tons of skirmishers, just like Tribal is. So that's expected from him. Definitely not good with archery ranges to transition into Castle Age, obviously, as a Spanish. But Spanish in the flank is always going to be tough.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I think that the AIs know they need to make ranged units as the flank, but Spanish, that's the only civ that doesn't get crossbows, so you don't want to start with archers. So it's actually kind of a smart
Illuminati, when Illuminati is Spanish in the flanks, it doesn't even go for flush. It just says, yeah, no, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna get
That's actually smart.
Illuminati is the Spanish flank is just gonna gamble on a castle drop and hope it survives until it gets its castle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's funny how the AIs might treat the situation.
It's a massive gamble, but it's just a response to being Spanish flank.
Well, we have archers and skirms from Juggernaut, and he's attacking Illuminati. And this is not the first time I've seen this Illuminati AI build a tower in a good location.
Yeah, Illuminati's tower placement.
I really like the tower.
I am quite proud of my tower placement.
I love the chat from Juggernaut. Attack! Attack! And then he says, I'm retreating after he loses all of his military.
So definitely Illuminati held that fight, won that fight, and now Illuminati can go on the counter-offensive. But Barbarian will pretty soon be in... Yeah, it's already in Castle Age and it's already making knights. Only from one stable though so far. I only see one...
One stable from Barbie. And Barbie is the best AI in the game. We'll perhaps need to prop up the Juggernaut because the Juggernaut lost those units. And now Illuminati's attacking
Look at Ulysses. Ulysses has a really slow Castle Age time. It's already halfway to Castle Age right now. So bad time.
Oh.
It's gonna be much slower than Barbie. It has 2 stables at least, but it's still gonna be so much slower.
Yeah, he lost some bills out here on the deer as well. I wonder if he got T90 wooed. Yeah, he must have got T90 wooed. There's some wolves here.
Oh, get wrecked by wolves? Alright.
Get wrecked.
On the other side, we see on the right flank now Purple, Promi fighting against Maya. Both of them heavily skirmishers, but Maya is pure skirmishers, while Promi has some archers there, so Maya should win that battle, but it is deciding to retreat at some point.
Yeah, the problem with going to Skirmish's flank comes into play now if Horde sends knights
because
this way.
knights will just destroy skirms, no matter how many you have.
Yeah. Yep. Just one knight would clear all of this up. And that's why you don't see Skirm opening his flank, because of that possibility.
And exactly that.
But, you know, Subjugator's there first with his knights, so that's a stronger start
But also the Horde is coming right now with its knights. Just now.
Ooh.
So could have a bit of knight battle here, and I still think the Horde Promi team should win this fight. Where is Knights going?
think
Those
so.
Knights are going straight for the skirmishers.
Yep, straight for the skirms. And Promi's done a good job to keep whatever units he has alive. Keeps running back to the TC, so it's not bad.
On the other side, I believe Illuminati did some damage to Juggernaut. Juggernaut built a tower in a really weird spot. Look at that tower. Where's that tower, man?
What is that tower? That's one of the weirdest towers
Come on, Juggernaut.
I've ever seen. Juggernaut built the tower right there on the
That doesn't
hill.
help it at all. Illuminati is just hitting the lumber camp and has nothing to. And Juggernaut has nothing to defend there. Barbie needs to send its knights right now, and it is doing it.
Oh
It is doing
God,
exactly that.
That's hilarious.
So Barbie at least.
Well, here comes Ulysses.
Oh.
The barbarian's going to be needed here.
Yeah, there is.
Juggernaut's in trouble, man.
Ulysses also has a good number of knights here. No, I don't think Barbie's knights
Yeah.
will even be enough. Yeah, those knights are going from Ulysses are going straight into the TC.
Well,
at
this
least-
makes it a decent game then, because it's even on the other side.
Yeah, and Barbie's cleaning up Illuminati's army right now because the knights from Ulysses moved into the base from Juggernaut, but Juggernaut is taking so much economic damage now.
Yeah. And Juggernaut is going to need to be carried by Barbarian. Barbarian's on the way to send help, lacking some upgrades. But I think with more knights on the way, assuming more knights are on the way, he might be okay.
Just a few, but Barbie has the strongest boom right now with 58 civilian population. The second strongest is only on 52. That's the Horde. So
Wow.
Barbie,
Yeah, it's a pretty big
that's
deal.
only early Castle Age that Barbie only made one stable and 3 TCs. So it definitely focused more on its boom than on its knights. And that's gonna definitely pay off in a couple of minutes when it gets to Imperial Age.
So some questions in my Twitch chat, people are asking if there are any videos of pro players playing these AIs. I plan on getting a few more of them organized, but I would recommend the 5v3, the Barbarians versus the Tyrants. Check that out. But this game is even. I do have to give Barbarian's team an edge because it's Barbarian and he has such a
Just
huge
because it's
utility.
Barbarian.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you just assume Barbarian to be better because he is the best AI that exists. That tower is still hilarious.
Yeah.
Juggernaut keeps garrisoning things in that tower, man.
Like, why is it even garrisoning in there? That's just a waste of villagers, isn't it? But it's
And
stopping
your
Illuminati's
AI is
lumber
building
camp.
a lumber camp.
It's actually stopping that lumber
So-
camp. Wow.
Yeah, that's the worst spot to build
But
a lumber
Illuminati
camp.
has a
That's
siege
funny.
workshop up and is making a battering ram, so that tower's about to be gone.
Ah, okay, good reaction. Look at yellow. Yellow making archers and skirmishers now. Yellow and red are still on purple, and this puts more pressure on the Horde.
Yellow is only...
Horde sent a wave of knights earlier, but he's not here anymore.
Juggernaut and Maya are still both in feudal age. Both of the flanks from that team are still in feudal age, while the flanks from the other team, Illuminati and Promi, are already in castle age.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a
good
problem.
point.
I mean,
Good
Maya is
point.
advancing now to castle age, but it is Spanish, so it can't use those archery ranges anymore. It has to switch to knights. It already built the stables at least.
Yeah, he has the stable, so he's smart enough to know that he needs knights in Spanish. I like that, because some AIs might stick with it. Also, the battering rams
Yeah,
for Illuminati, they're bypassing
ignoring the
They're
tower.
going to
They want to
green.
kill the TC, man. They want to kill the TC. They don't care about the tower. TC is the bigger fish to fry.
Awesome. T90 is Barbarian close to 2K. No. So hard Barbarian is probably around 1600 ruble.
On Rubly,
which puts you
yeah,
around
that sounds
2K.
about right. Like
Yeah.
1500, 1600
Yep.
Rubly.
1500, 1600. Hardest, of course, does cheat a bit. That would probably be a bit more, but it's not anywhere near 2K on Rubly. But anyway, Green's going to need some help from Barbarian.
How did
Green is just trying to survive
How did it
right
kill
now.
that first battering ram? Did it use villagers to kill the battering ram? I didn't see that. No, it's not. No, it's just
Using the TC and
just shooting
skirms
at
and
it.
Barbie's
That
on the
Barbie's
way.
knights are gonna save it.
Look at yellow and red on the other side. Where is the Horde?
Actually, Illuminati is taking out the tower now with another one. The tower's gone.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
yeah,
So
where's
tower
the
goes
Horde?
down.
Oh, the Horde. Oh, that's something the Horde is also sometimes infamous for. Stockpiling a ton of units in the pocket and not using them. At least now it's moving out. It has a large number of camels
Yeah.
and some knights there. I think they're going straight for red or blue. I don't think they're even gonna help purple.
He's just gonna forget about purple and go towards
Yeah,
Barbarian.
hit one of
You know, if he were to hit Barbarian right now, it could pay
Yeah,
off actually.
would definitely pay off because Barbarian and Subjugator are both undefended in their home because they're sending their knights to the flanks.
Wait, where's Juggernaut trading? This random trade card from Juggernaut is going through to yellow. That's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, here he goes. Where's Orange going to hit?
Yeah.
He's going
For
towards player 2, I
Subjugator.
believe. He will hit
Yeah,
red.
it's gonna. Oh, there's actually a gold mine there from Barbie, but it's ignoring that.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't care about Barbie. His target is red.
Looks like it.
And oh no!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he sees Barbie's Vills and Barbarian immediately reacts.
Nice. So it's gonna do a lot of damage here, I believe, because they have nothing to defend in their pockets. Meanwhile,
Those beautiful
Promi
red,
is in trouble. It took a lot of damage already, but it's still alive. But there's so many Spanish knights there now.
Yep. The knights are killing the Mangonels. Promi really needed the help from Horde. And Horde went for the other play, and is he running away now? I don't think Horde did enough there, right? Yeah, he's running away.
Yeah, he should have.
So that was not the best
He really
play.
should have stayed and done more damage there.
He should have. Yeah. Well, I think maybe just help Promi.
Yeah, always just help Promi, but
you're right.
Promi.
If you're gonna commit to that fight in the pocket, you have to stay
Man,
there.
those knights are still running rampant in Promi's space. There's nothing there to defend. Promi just keeps losing tons of villagers.
Yep.
It's not good for Promi. Meanwhile,
the other side, Ulysses and
Juggernaut?
and Illuminati are still looking to push, but Barbarian is looking
Juggernaut did take a lot of damage though, so Juggernaut actually has the lowest villager numbers right now.
Yep. But Illuminati, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me, man. He's building these forward buildings, and he could be in trouble.
Yeah.
That TC will probably not stay up.
At least it doesn't take much economic damage because its eco is safe so far back in the base. But at some point, those buildings are gonna go down. You're correct about that.
Barbie is Imp.
Oh
Barbie
man!
is Imp.
Oh my god! The Horde is also going up to Imp, and so is Ulysses.
Okay.
So is Ulysses.
Wow.
So Subjugator will be the last pocket in Imp. What's Ulysses? Ulysses is the Huns. It looks to be only has stables, so I believe Ulysses will go for Paladins probably. Meanwhile, the Horde. What's the Horde? Is Turks. What are they gonna go for? Maybe Hussars and hand cannons?
He should go heavy camel. He should go heavy camel for sure.
It does have camels right now, a lot of them. Those camels that...
Yeah, in team game you should go heavy camel and cavalier.
That's true.
I'm not sure what the AI's been scripted
especially
to do here.
especially against Spanish and Mongols, the camels are gonna be very useful.
Yep.
But
Barbarian in Imp already, he's damaging Illuminati, and I think Illuminati would just get overrun.
Oh yeah,
here.
that is a lot of light cav here actually. Illuminati doesn't have
Hussar now. Yep.
Illuminati doesn't have enough to defend here.
And Barbarian is just so good, man. Making Mamluks already.
Oh man.
Elite Mamluk would be insane. He's on one castle, I believe. I don't have the hotkey set up, but he'll get there.
I really need Ulysses to help out. What? Why is Ulysses researching monk technologies? Seriously, Sanctity? What the hell is that?
Maybe he's getting Sanctity for his for the monks that are collecting relics, man. Maybe.
Wait,
that's
what
the
does
play.
Sanctity do again? I always forget.
Sanctity just gives more HP to your monks. It's really cheap.
I always forget which one is which with those monk researchers.
Well, that's fine. Look at Yellow's base. Yellow's getting overrun by
the
Horde.
Horde counterattack. Finally, we see the Horde pushing back and doing something. That is so much cavalry there. Cavaliers, the regular camels, hussars, man, and all of the armor upgrades as well. That is good, man. That's good from the Horde.
Well, Red just hits the Imperial Age. He's making Cavalier, but he probably will want to make those Mangadai long term. This is winnable for the Horde's team with the way they're playing.
The Knights from Subjugator will not be very good against the camels from the Horde. Illuminati is gone though.
The problem is Max.
Yeah,
Illuminati
Barbie just wiped Illuminati out
Max.
of the game. These Illuminati's villagers are fleeing. I think they're gonna want to rebuild somewhere.
Barbarians at 180 pop
Illuminati's
Elite Mamluks. It's just crazy.
Illuminati's gonna build a new TC close to the Horde, so it's gonna rebuild back there.
Okay.
But it's just gone right now, so Barbie now has free reign to attack the Ulysses.
I am certain of the fact that Barbarian will not be beaten by Ulysses. Ulysses is Huns. There's no chance against full Mamelukes.
Oh no, there really isn't.
So Horde needs to kill Yellow fast.
And
if he doesn't kill Yellow, then it's probably game, right?
Ulysses didn't do enough in this game. He really didn't do enough.
Yeah, you're right. He wasn't very aggressive.
Even now, he doesn't even have any military. Oh, look, he has 5 cavaliers. Big deal. Look at how many Mamelukes. So many Mamelukes already from Barbie and Siege. Oh man, Barbie, man.
Barbarian is just of a different class.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not even fair once Barbarian plays the game, because the other side's losing and it doesn't even seem to matter.
Yeah.
And Red is kind of stabilizing things now for his team anyway.
Yeah.
It's crazy what Barbarian can
now
do.
Horde's just getting wiped out by Barbie. Man, Barbie is too fast. Meanwhile,
it's crazy when you look at the units, how many small things they're doing. They're killing trade cards, they're killing buildings.
I mean, that kind of stuff is all automatic at this point. You don't have to script much for it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Max, you created this AI, and for those watching now on Twitch, or maybe even on YouTube, and you guys didn't see the game between Finland and Secret, you'll get to see what Max actually can do himself as a player. It was awesome yesterday. But Ulysses he's dead, man. He's dead. He's at 75 pop. Illuminati's already dead, and Yellow is actually, well, he's dead too, but Red is at least alive and helping, right?
So the Horde is just massing units again. The Horde is at 185 population and not attacking.
Yeah, what's up with this Horde guy? He's very greedy.
Yeah, Horde is really bad at deciding when to attack and when not to, because right now it's just doing nothing. It has a ton of units, but it's not using them at all.
Yeah, they're just sitting there, man.
That's often the problem.
Well, so he's more of a 1v1 player than team game player.
Not really. It is good in team games. It just has bad decision making sometimes.
Maybe he's better as a flank than a pocket, because pocket
it's bad in the flank too. It's just it's still a solid AI. It's still a solid AI. It has no really massive flaws, but it's just a lot of big things where other AIs are better than it.
Yeah. So look at the blue on the minimap, guys. This Barbarian is everywhere. He's on the right side. He's in the middle. He's on the left side.
Yeah, Barbie's carrying so hard. Look at the score. Barbie has 18,000 score. The second highest only has 12,000.
Yeah.
Barbie already has 500 unit kills. That is so sick.
Yeah. It's incredible, it really is.
Man, Barbie.
I want to put Barbie on view lock so you guys can see. Again, you guys won't see the clicks because it is a bot. But you can see in the bottom here, guys, how many different units and buildings he's selecting. He's also tributing Red. It's so many things he's tasking here. It's crazy. Just like you'd be watching a player like the Max, pretty much, you know?
Alright, now the Horde is finally under attack. I mean, it has its massive army, so it will be able to defend for a while. But it just didn't help didn't help its teammates out. But at least Promi is kinda alive. Not for much long.
Promi is kind of
alive.
Not
for much longer though.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Promi is what, Frank? So it's not ideal here to be going Paladin versus Camels.
And he isn't even an Imperial yet.
No, yeah, of course. He's not even an imp. And Yellow's rebooming. How's Illuminati doing,
Illuminati rebuilt TC and is back up to 9 villagers. But it's gonna take a long time before it's rebuilt. A long time.
And Ulysses, so generous. Look, he tributed Illuminati food.
15.
Illuminati said food, please. Ulysses gave him 15 food.
That's definitely gonna make a difference. Ulysses paid one food to tribute.
Now he gave him 1 food. What a jerk, man.
Thanks, Ulysses. Lots of thanks.
I want to see if Illuminati asks for more food. That's hilarious.
Yep, there's no...
He got
some wood.
So he got 29 food and 42 wood from Ulysses. Oh my god.
It's still...
I guess in Ulysses' defense, he doesn't have a lot of res to say.
Illuminati is actually building its third TC right now. So it's gonna have the TCs, it just doesn't have the food.
Yeah, my god. Yeah, and that was still hilarious.
Yeah. Well, at least Ulysses is trying to help out Illuminati, so props.
Dude, credit to the Horde, man. He's holding on, but this is a team.
Yeah,
game,
he's holding on because he let his teammates die. That's why he's holding on.
Exactly, yeah.
And he's gonna get overrun eventually. Now the Mamelukes have arrived.
What Barbie really misses, and I keep accidentally wanting to call him the Max, he needs some more Rams or he needs Trebs or something here. He's using units to attack
he does have trebuchets, but they were on the wrong side of the map. So now slowly there are some Trebs arriving in the front of the Horde's castles.
Yeah, I see the siege now.
Actually, there were some Rams there that got taken out by the Horde.
Yeah, Horde killed a lot of rams. He had camels and
Yeah.
hussars, so that can help with that. But now Elite Magadai from red, or sorry, just Magadai, and the camels, and I think that Promi's going to die now. Promi should die now.
And the hordes is also not going to take that much long. While all those, look at all those Mangadai Mamelukes, I mean, in front of the castle, just dying to the castle because they're ships.
Yeah. Barbarian doesn't care.
Yeah, just
Barbarian doesn't
suicide
care.
them into the castle.
He's gonna kill this castle with Mamelukes.
Eventually he's gonna take it down. At least now the siege rams are back. And now the horde doesn't have anything to defend anymore.
Ulysses says, I could really do with some help here.
Yeah, I guess it could.
This is where, wouldn't it be funny if both Illuminati and Ulysses were asking for food and they kept just sending the same food back and forth?
That would be hilarious. Oh, actually,
Ulysses just sent one food to Illuminati.
Illuminati just lost all of its villagers again. So
yeah, this is just a matter of time now. I think the GGs will be coming in shortly, or the Gs, or the what is it? Critical error alert. You know, critical bug. Yeah.
And yeah, the horde is just losing its last castle right now. So much siege. There's so many Mamelukes from Barbie. Man, this game was really the Barbie show.
Yeah, man. Today was the Barbie show.
Definitely.
That third game, for those that missed it, that third game will be on YouTube, and that was so impressive.
The 2v3 comeback against Illuminati.
Yep, it was an awesome game, and I think now it's just a matter of time until the other team figures out they are dead.
Actually,
and once
Juggernaut.
They figure that out, they will
Thank
resign.
God Juggernaut is on the winning team here, because Juggernaut is an AI that was infamous for never resigning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Juggernaut's back up to 200 pop, man. That's pretty crazy. He's an imp as well, as Celts.
So whenever, it's actually so infamous that whenever an AI refuses to resign, we just call that during the Juggernaut.
Oh, really? Okay. So he has a reputation then.
Yeah.
Horde was at 200 population 5 to 10 minutes ago, and now the Horde AI is down to 50 population.
Yeah, now it's just waiting for Promi to die here.
Yeah, they have a lot more hope than we do for them. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, they definitely do. Promi refuses to give up.
Release the works. Well, Yellow played really well, man. Yellow played really well this game as flank. I thought opening up with skirmishers would be bad for that AI, but he did a great job. And there are the... Wait, there are some GGs, and then Ulysses says noob teammates.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Right, Ulysses, because you did so much this game.
Yeah, I like the Ulysses AI. The slinging of the food, that comment there is pretty funny.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
What if one of my viewers here was playing with Ulysses and then the GGs were called? Would the Ulysses AI say that to actual humans?
GG? Yeah, sure, but noob teammates?
No. Like what they say, noob teammates when they had human allies.
Maybe it would be even more rude towards human allies.
That would be funny, man. That would be funny. Imagine being frustrated losing a game with bots as an ally, just practicing. You don't want to play multiplayer. Like, yeah, I don't want to play multiplayer because people are too toxic. and then they play with Ulysses, and Ulysses is like noob teammate.
Yeah, bots are definitely not less toxic than humans.
That would be really funny. Oh man, it has to have happened to at least one person at some point in time. All right, well, Barbarian has 871 kills, 271 deaths, and again, this was the Barbie show. Just Barbarian is a beastly AI. The Max is amazing for the amount of work he put into that. Seriously, I can't imagine how much work gets put into AI scripting, and the fact that Max is one of the best players and made an AI this good.
He's an absolute legend. He's a legend, mate.
Yeah, he is a legend of the game. So he deserves every bit of credit and attention he gets. He actually deserves more, I think.
Yeah, hell yeah, he does.
Yeah. Jeez, I think that about sums up that game for me, man.
My vocal cords hurt.
It was all Barbie.
I think we're about done streaming for today, man. My voice can't take anymore.
That's cool, man. We cast a lot of games. I appreciate you being here.
Kind of sucked that we had too many bugs. Tribal bugging out, and once my game crashed. I don't know, but this might have been Tribal as well. Could very well have been.
Yeah, it's keep me updated on what the result would have been in that tournament. But it's definitely something we could do again in the future. I think the audience here had a good time, and a lot of people have questions too. So I don't know if maybe you want to bring up my Twitch chat for a second, and then people can ask questions, and we could take a couple minutes to answer questions before we go our separate ways.
Sure thing. It's just gonna take a few minutes. I'm in T90's chat right now, so ask any questions you got for me.
Okay, cool. And again, guys, I'll put this in the YouTube descriptions and all that. If you're interested in checking out what AIScripters do, you can go to AIScripters.com. You can type !AIScripters in the chat, and it'll give you their Twitch and YouTube links, or you can pretty much just search for them and you can find them because they do a lot of AI games.
Well, we already got out of the troll asking why he's a retard, and I'm afraid that's not quite my area of expertise.
Yeah, those are the questions that you have to avoid. Those are the questions that you have to avoid.
Right.
And just
I saw this one coming. First, nothing AI when. Maybe some scripter will be generous enough to script an AI for first nothing. Not gonna be me.
People would play it. A surprising amount of people would play a Force Nothing AI if it was created.
Why is Force Nothing so popular? Is it just because of your stream?
It's I think you're gonna get different responses. If we were offline and we were not streaming in front of 1,200 people, I would tell you that it's a meme. But if I say that online, then some people who take it seriously might not be happy about that. So we're gonna say it because it's different. That's what we're gonna say.
All right, it's different. It's special. Oh man, wait, what's a meme? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't really know. What?
There's a couple questions. Holo says, are there any projects working with machine learning?
Yes, there is one. No, not yet. But there is a project that of some people trying to create an API for the game. That's still in its early phase though, so I don't know if we ever can see the results. Hopefully, I really hope for it, because machine learning would be amazing. Solko asks, what programming language do we use? It's not a standard language. It's a unique language that ES created specifically for the AIs for this game. So but it's pretty similar to C. I've heard. I'm not a programmer myself, but I've heard that it's similar to C.
So somebody mentioned that they want a Twitch Plays AOE bot, and I had someone contact me. Yeah, see, I had somebody contact me. I haven't reached out to them yet, but they said that they created a way for me to be in game, like somehow load up an Age of Empires game, and then have Twitch not be able to control it.
So
Nevada, it's possible.
Nevada 13 is asking where he can download those AIs. There you should visit our forums. I'm gonna put the link in the chat: forums.aiscripters.com. There you can, you need to make an account to view the forums, but you can see all of the script uploads, and there's thread about tournaments as well.
Yep. And those links are being posted there. Yeah, I think that idea where Twitch chat can control, like in game, I think I will explore that idea.
It would be such a mess.
Obviously not today.
Such a mess.
Oh, it'd be hilarious, man.
It would just be, people would just be giving contradicting commands all the time.
I know. You know that it'd be like, build a house, and then everyone in the chat
delete those.
Delete
Exactly like that.
All right, a few more questions, guys. Then I'm gonna let him get out of here. It's pretty late for him.
Why does Illuminati say critical bug before resigning? That's a meme inside our community from the development of user patch. Because Scripter, the creator of user patch, always used to freak out when someone said critical bug because he was so scared that there was a bug in user patch.
That's funny. So you just added that as a...
That's an AIScripters meme.
Yeah, okay.
You think
AI can be human pro players? Nope. No.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Maybe someday, but nope.
Yeah. It comes down to the amount of work you put into it, right? So Max has created an amazing AI, but I don't
like we already said, Max's AI and Barbarian is the best one, and it's about 1500, 1600 ruby rating, about that strength.
Yeah. To try to get to 2K6, it's going to be a lot more work. But there's no real average rating for AIs because they can be different.
I say, Barbie's maybe 1600, then the other top AIs will be like 1400, something like that.
Yeah. And we're talking Voobly rating, of course, so... it even gets complicated if you tend to play on HD or something. But good questions, guys. Good questions. There is an AI that Persian douches. Juliana's asking about that. I think there's an
Oh
AI
yeah,
that
it's called
only Persian douches, right?
Delivery Man. But it's really simple though. It like doesn't even detect which player is who. It will always douche player 2, even if player 2 is a teammate.
That's funny. I'll have to cast a game with Delivery Man in the future. The Legend of Delivery Man. Oh my god.
No, Illuminati cannot douche. I think that's only Delivery Man, I believe.
That's really good.
No, I will not waste any words on Resonance Bot. I would never lower myself to that. Who are the people working?
Well,
Potassium Atom. People working on API is a guy called Abducted Platypus. He's in our AIScripters Discord. The link to our Discord is on the AIScripters Twitch channel if you're interested in that. So you can come in the Discord and ask that guy. I don't know where else you could find him. I only know that he is in our Discord.
He recently, he actually PM'd me about it today during the stream, but I think you said he recently started getting involved about it. So, all right, man. Well, thanks again for letting me. I guess I was co-casting with you today.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for giving me some exposure, man.
Yeah, definitely. We had close to 1,500 people watching AIs duke it out in AoE 2 today. It's pretty wild, huh?
Definitely more than I've ever had.
Yeah, well, I hope to be able to spread the love a little bit. And again, if you guys are interested in checking them out, the links are in the chat, and then they'll be in the video description. Okay. I guess at this point, this is not going to be included in the video, but I will get you the info.
Yo.
All right, Aleph, thanks you, bro.
Yo, thanks too, man. It was fun casting with you. Maybe you can do it. Maybe you can do it again sometime.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely something I want to do again. I think that I might just learn how to load up some random AI battles myself too, and experiment with different things the stream might want to see because it's not too difficult.
Yeah, you should, if you know how to do it, you can just run your own AI games. Should be easy.
Okay. Well, considering we'd never casted together before, we did a pretty good job. At least that's what I think. Maybe I'm biased.
I think so too.
It was fun though. It was fun. All right, bro. Well, have a nice night, man. Thank you again.
Yo, peace out.
See ya.